Hello, I am Minecraft Phenom 08 and welcome to the third episode of my second 1 billion iron ingot challenge. In today's episode, I plan to make an auto smelting system so that I can just dump all my ores from my mining adventures into a chest and then it all gets smelted up. And in addition to that, I want to put in a few machines in my workshop over here. So let's get started. The first thing I want to do is I want to make some pulverizers. Let's go ahead and make 4 total, because right now I have one pulverizer over there. What I plan to do with my pulverizers is one of them is for my auto smelting system. 2 more will be for free use, so I can use them just whenever for whatever reason. And then the third one, or the fourth one rather, will be for an induction smelter type thing. So to make like hardened glass and stuff like that. So let's get started. I want to make 4 pulverizers. So let's keep that in mind while I get going here. So I'm going to need 8 copper gears. And I already see that I'm going to be a little tight on copper. Okay, I have just enough. What else? I need some 10 gears. I already have 1 machine frame down here, so I only need 3 10 gears here. And then let's go ahead and make 3 more of these. And I have no idea how many of these I have. Let's make quite a few of these. I will be needing quite a few of these in this episode, so might as well. And then boom, we have 4 pulverizers. I would also like to make 2 redstone furnaces, so let's get that cooking up next. And let's actually type in the right thing here. So redstone furnace is made like this, so I'm going to need 4 more copper gears. Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to make 3 redstone furnaces. So let's restart with that premise. So I need 2 bricks per, so that really runs me low on these individual bricks, but that's okay. So we have these, we have bricks, we need more machine frames once again. You know what, let's just make 10 of these 10 gears. And then let's make 10 machine frames. Hopefully I'm not totally out of like glass and stuff. Okay, so we should be able to make our 3 redstone furnaces. That's fantastic. What I'm going to do is, let's go ahead and drop this stuff in the chest. I want some induction smelters next, and I don't think I have enough Invar right now for it. So, okay, so I want to make, let's go with, I'm not really sure how many I should make. I want 1 for my, 1 to pair with a pulverizer, and then, you know what, I think that's all I'm going to make for right now. So let's just make 1 of these bad boys. Okay, so I need some sand. I need copper gears again. I really am running low on copper. Okay, so I do have sand. Got plenty of sand. That is sandstone though, so that won't work. Cool, induction smelter. The next thing I would like to do is I would like to make more of the coal generators. So let's get on that. I want to make 2 more of these. Here they are. So this should be rather easy. I should have most everything I need except for these torches here. Let's go ahead and make some sticks. And then we can make some torches. Let's just go ahead and make 16. I'll use them in the future. I won't use them now, but you know, whatever. So I need some coal for this. I didn't realize that. So I need 6 per, so I need 12 total. A coal generator you build with coal. That doesn't seem safe. That seems like it would burn itself. So that is a coal generator. That's fantastic. I will need this flux duct to set everything up. I'm also going to need some sand to redo my floor once I tear it up. And then, let's see, is there anything else I need? I don't really think so. I need a craft. Okay, I do need a crafting station. Ooh, nope, that won't work. So let's just make these into wood planks here. And let's make a few of these. crafting tables, and then let's turn them into crafting stations. And in addition, let's make some chests. So I'm actually going to upgrade these to iron chests. If you haven't played with iron chests before, it's a really simple mod, but it adds things like iron chests, it adds golden chests, diamond chests. So basically, as you upgrade the chests, you get more storage space. So like this gold chest right here holds quite a bit more stuff than just a regular chest, and an iron chest is in between gold and regular. Anyways, let's go ahead and make these into iron chests. You know what, let's make half of them into iron chests, because apparently I'm a little tighter on iron than I really thought. Cool. And I do want to make one of these iron chests. I want to fully upgrade it to a diamond chest, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Okay, so there we go. So I only have 4 more diamonds, but that's okay for right now. Okay, so let's start setting things up. First off, I'm going to redo this. So let's get rid of that. I'm going to move that. And one thing I need to make a few more things here. I need to make a servo and some item duct, because I'm going to be using some item duct to move some items. So don't need impulse item duct, but I can use regular item duct right here. So it's just tin and lead, so that's pretty easy recipe. Let's make a bunch of this because it's cheap. And then I need to make a servo, so let's go ahead and do that. This should be pretty cheap. I need to make an iron nuggets, but that is super cheap. So glass, iron, redstone, that's pretty much it. Fantastic. And then a crescent hammer. I want to make a crescent hammer, which is a wrench, but for whatever reason is called a crescent hammer. And that's a pretty simple recipe as well. So let's get rid of that stuff. Let's go ahead and throw this axe in here. Let's actually just throw away the shovel. It is worthless at this point. Throw it away. Hi, spider. Okay, so what this crescent hammer allows me to do is right-click things like that. Get rid of them. So what I plan on doing is right here I'm going to have a chest, and this will be kind of like the input for my coal generators. Below I'm going to have item duct. And you know what, let's tear open the ground real fast so that we can have a better look here. Oh, and with this flux bore, if you hold shift and then dig, it does only 1 block at a time, even if you have it in a different mode. So that's really useful. I should definitely mention that. So anyways, on the bottom here, I'm going to have my item duct. It will be, the servo will be right here. It will be always on. And then it will lead to my coal generators. Let's see, how do I want to do this? Let's put them there. You know what, I don't super like that. Because I need, you know what, I can put the battery somewhere back here. Let's try there for right now. So then we can like output to either side like that. And then our coal generators, let's see, where can I, you know what, I can put them, what we can do here is disconnect that. Actually, no, not disconnect that. Whoops, I need to disconnect these. And then what we can do is we can put our coal generators right here. And then they should feed into, yes, this is input on the bottom, so that's where that flux duct goes. Currently, it's pretty full. Anyways, let's get our items into the coal generators, and we can do that just simply by doing that. And while we're at it, let's disconnect that. case any craziness happens. So if I put coal in here, like say do that, it should get spread out theoretically. Okay, yeah. And let's oh shoot, I can't do round robin mode. Apparently that's only a function of the better servos. But anyways, it'll feed coal to these coal generators, which will allow me to produce a little bit more power than I had been able to. So the next thing I need to do is I actually want to set up some automatic, a little system to automatically deal with the ores when I come up out of the mine. So I want to do that. Where do I want to do that? So let's do it over here. The final output chest will be right here. So that means the redstone furnace will be right here. And for that, we can configure it to be output to the right and input from the left. And then a pulverizer will be right here. Also, using this system, this will allow me to double my ores, which obviously is a good thing. Let's do input from the left, primary output to the right, secondary output to the top. And that's because sometimes the secondary outputs are not smeltable, so that's how we're going to deal with that. And to deal with that, we're going to put a chest above. And then let's see if we can't use auto input. I'm not sure if that will work or not. So the next thing I need to do is I actually need to get that some power. You know what? Let's worry about power after we set everything else up. So let's, I want some furnaces over here, so let's do that. First off, let's put down 4 chests. We're going to have a crafting station right here, and I'm not sure if it will be able to access both chests. Let's do a little test here. So I got 23 on the left, 22 on the right. Apparently it's only able to access 1 chest at a time, which is kind of a bummer, but that's okay. So what I'm going to do with these furnaces is over here and over here, I'm going to do input from the right, output to the left, and we're going to do auto input and auto output. And then this one will be opposite, input from the left, output to the right, and auto input as well. So basically the items are flowing towards the center. So let's grab the sand pack. So that's cool. I'm going to do the same thing with the pulverizers over here. So let's just go ahead and do that. Let's get a crafting station. Also, I'm going to place this left crafting station right here. So this should be able to access the diamond chest. So that's fantastic. I can move all this stuff over in a little bit. Okay, so now for the pulverizer system, it's going to be pretty much the same as the system before. So let's build some chests. Input left, output right, auto input, auto output, both enabled. Fantastic. Now the next thing we need to do, let's see here. I want to set up a little system to make some hardened glass in the future, and it won't be something that I can use right now because I don't have any obsidian, but it'll be something that I can use in the future. Let's see if I can't rig something up here. I would put it right here if I could fit it, but you know what? I might be able to, because this pulverizer is being displaced by that stuff over there, so we can go ahead and get rid of it. I'm gonna get some crap out of that. Okay. I might change where this iron chest is. In fact, I think I will. So let's actually move it to one side. Let's move it over here. And then we can just run the item duct down over here. And that'll give us a little more room to operate a system to make hardened glass and other things with the induction smelter. Okay, so that's cool. Let's do the pulverizer right here. Let's do the induction smelter right here. And what we're going to do with this configuration wise, we're going to input from the left, output to the right. Let's actually do primary output to the right, secondary output to the top again, and then on this we can do input from the left, output to the right. I think that will work fine. And do I have another chest? I don't. Let's go ahead and make another chest. By another chest, I mean a lot of additional chests. So now all we have to do, I think, is wire this stuff up. So for that, let's go ahead and just tear up the floors like crazy. Okay, for this, let's be careful here. Okay, so let's whip out our flux duct. I might need to make more of this, but it's not a big deal if I do have to. Let's go ahead and do that. So let's see here. So this should be fairly easy to wire up actually, because I think I can run the main line down here kind of beneath this middle wall here to make things fairly neat-ish. Also, I need to do this. Nope, nope, nope. I don't need to connect the chest, I need to connect the pulverizer. I'm a big dummy. So anyways, over here, let's go ahead and do kind of the same thing. Am I gonna have enough? Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I think I am. Sweet. Okay, so now what I have to do is clean up my floor. I'm going to go ahead and do that off camera. All it is placing a bunch of red sand to replace all the sand I just destroyed. So I'm going to do that, and then I will be right back. Okay, so I've organized a little bit, and I've cleaned everything up. So let's go ahead and test if this stuff works. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to smelt up some glass by throwing some sand into this chest. And that looks good. It's melting down. And then over here I'm going to make some stone out of cobblestone. So that seems to work as well. One thing I would like to do right here is build a cover. Covers are pretty easy to make, so let's go ahead and try that. All I need is some structural duct and then whatever I want to cover. So let's go ahead and see if I can craft that up. So I don't need to make a whole bunch of it. And I need some sand, so let's go over here and actually steal one of these pieces of sand out. And how I do this is like that. And then I can put a cover on this, and then I can put a chest on top of it, and it looks all nice and pretty. So let's actually grab a chest. Let's get rid of these things into the diamond chest here. And then we can throw this. Oh, hang on. I need to make this an iron chest. And that's because I don't want two chests beside each other combining their inventories, because that might work wonkily with the little systems I have going here. So that's cool. Okay, the last thing I need to test is this automatic smelting mechanism. What happens is most of these ores right here will easily be able to be pulverized. A few of them I'm not so sure about. And I'm not going to worry about those for right now. But the rest of these should be able to be pulverized and then smelted. And this will double my yields. And that is because for, say, iron ore, if I process it in just a regular furnace, I get 1 iron ore. However, if I pulverize it, I get 2 pulverized iron, and each one of those gets smelted into an iron ingot. So that's fantastic. So let's go ahead and throw this stuff in here. It should get pulverizing. One more thing I can do is I can do a little additional system here, and I'm going to go ahead and do that if I can. Let's grab some item duct. I just need 1, and then I need to make a servo, because some of the secondary outputs can be smelted down, some of them cannot. What I can do for the ones that can be smelted, I can build this little system here that should be able to move them into the furnace. So like pulverized coal can't be done, but pulverized nickel can be. So let's see here. Did that? Let's actually stop this real quick to see if I can get this secondary system working. Okay, so it shouldn't be able to take the pulverized coal, but it should be able to do... Okay, hang on. It looks like it's about to send something. Oh, apparently pulverized coal can be smelted. Whoops. What does it become? It becomes coal? That makes no sense to me, but whatever. Anyways, so yeah, let's get this restarted. And let's get this coal. Let's throw it in this chest right here. That'll take it to the coal generators. So anyways, I'm pretty happy with the progress today's episode brought. I got some furnacing systems. I got a pulverizer system. I will be able to make hardened glass with this little system right here. And I have a system that can automatically smelt my ores when I get back from mining. And some of the other stuff, other random stuff, I can just dump in this chest over here, at least for right now. And that'll work just fine. And I must say, I am really happy with this flex bore I have. So what I do, basically, when I get back from mining, I just swap the capacitors. And they carry far more charge than I really need for each mining expedition. So I'm super happy with that as well. So anyways, in today's episode, I built this stuff. Most of the stuff in here, I built this episode. Redstone furnace, pulverizers, and my automatic smelting mechanism for when I get back from mining. So anyways, if you liked today's episode, definitely give it a like. If you enjoy watching automation in modern Minecraft, that's pretty much what I do. So definitely consider subscribing if you haven't already. Signing off, I am Minecraft Phenom 08, and I will see you next time.